Y'all get it here right now. We on Pyru business. I need y'all in the building now. We on Pyru. Hold on, wait. Welcome to the OOTA. Wait a minute. Watch out for the OOTAs. They on the roof. We on Pyru business. Listen. Drake trolls Kendrick Lamar, y'all. Trolls Kendrick Lamar over sneak disses. Yeah, and some other stuff that I ain't even gonna say. I ain't gonna say. You're gonna have to watch the video to see this. But listen though, we also got Wack 100 clearing up the loose cannon rumors with Big U, but we seen some things in the paperwork. But Wack 100 is saying what we seen in the paperwork ain't what we seen in the paperwork. That's why I said we on real Pyru business. Listen, I need y'all to tell me what y'all think about any of these people. What you think about Wack 100, man? What you think about Luce, BRICC, Big U, anything that's going on with that? But listen, man, I want y'all to drop pies in the chat and kangaroos in the chat, man. Cause we on Pyru business when we get into that Wack 100. Salute to everybody that's in the building. You know we on go. I'm OOTA. I'm on the go. And listen, man, this topic right here, I can't show my face. I gotta be on Pyru business on this one. And I'm in violation for telling y'all what we about to tell y'all. We in violation for showing y'all what we about to show y'all. But we gotta listen to Drake and Kendrick before we get into the Wack 100, because y'all know that Pyru Bloods was looking for Wack 100, right? You didn't know they put the green light on Wack 100? Oh, no, I gotta put y'all on game. Hold on, this allegedly, man. This what I heard, homie. This what I heard. So hold up, yeah.
All right, you guys, saddle up. It's time to throw meat beaters. After taking an L to Kendrick in the music ring, Drake wants to get his lick back in a whole nother ring, the boxing ring. Now, to the people that's always trying to blame media, saying, hey, you guys are the ones keeping this Drake and Kendrick narrative alive. It's a whole new year. Let the beef die down. Well, unfortunately for you guys, we're not the only one. Drake is also a very active participant in keeping the beef alive. And no, he's not over the beef at all. For some reason, you guys, anytime Drake goes on somebody's live stream, that's basically his own therapy. Drake uses people's live streams to basically throw shots at Kendrick. He's a very smart guy and knows how to put words together. So he'll throw little jabs that'll make you think, wait, did you just sneak this, Kendrick? Last night, Drake did a stream with Aiden Ross once again. After Aiden Ross hosted his own boxing event on Friday night, he asked Drake, hey, big bruh, who would you get in the ring with? Here's Drake's response.
Like, yeah. Bro, oh my God. Would you ever get in there? No. How much, what's the bag to get you in there? What's the bag?
We gotta hear what Drake's talking about. Listen to me. We gotta hear what Drake's talking about. He's talking about he taking shots at Kendrick. Bro, you had a whole battle, bro. You never got tight with nobody. I don't care if you was in school fighting over chocolate milks, homie. Look, you beat him up in the schoolyard, bop, 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 in front of everybody. He took the ass whooping, everything was cool. Now you want to come back 80 weeks later, bro. We about to go on spring break or something. Ain't nobody worried about you. Chill, bro. Feel me? This is what Drake's doing. Now you, listen, bro. If you here with me, you love Drake, it's okay, bro. It's all right. I'm not a hater of anybody, especially anybody as this. Look, but Drake got sonic boomed in the heaven. Yes, he did. Sonic boom. Yes, he did. Sonic boom in the heaven. We all watched it. We all watched it. Now y'all mad that niggas is doing videos. Stop.
Yeah.
Drop a like and don't get the hate up.
Eddie, I know. I want you to. If we're fighting, we'll fight at Hino's gym or something like behind closed garage doors. Yeah, you don't got it really.
Now, it did not stop there, you guys.
Love Drake.
Even after Drake and his legal team dropped the UMG Kendrick Lamar botting accusations, Drake still feels some type of way about it. Here's what he said when Aiden Ross wanted to play Nokia. And no, you guys, that was not me on the chorus of Nokia. Stop it.
Can I request a song? Yeah, sure. Nokia? Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Drake is whack, yo. Check your boy out.
I can play it off my phone. That's crazy. Well, you want? I can run a stream for you. Yeah. You're my boy. The rest of these guys are doing it. Yeah. I mean, it's all good. Exactly. I give you one. Yeah, exactly.
Drake is weird, bro. Drake is weird, bro.
Give us 3 verses. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Nah, come on, Drake. Where's his lawyers?
Salute.
At some point, you have to let the pettiness go. Especially now that we know Drake gets most of his information from a guy that works for academics. At some point, you have to eventually concede and move on. Nobody is meant to be at the top forever. And it's not that crazy to think that somebody might outstream you.
Sorry, bro.
I don't know about you guys, but but I'm in the gym every single day, and Mando holds me down throughout my entire workout. The Mando deodorant is my favorite, you guys.
What's up with Mando? Yo, what's up with Mando business, bro? What's up with this Mando business, bro? Listen, bro. That's all we see for Drake, bro. Drake jumping out the window, bro. That's all we talking about, man. Drake jumping out the window. He wildin', homie. He wildin', homie. He had his time to bust his little ox, and he didn't do that. So he wilded out with that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. He wilded out. So we ain't even gonna have to drag that. We ain't even gonna have to drag that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, man. But I wanna know what y'all think about Drake, though. Drake did come back, though. You know what I mean? I ain't know if he could come right back and do a #1s or something again. You know what I mean? But, you know, they still say the fix is in. He still got them people working with him. That's what people saying. I don't know, allegedly. I don't know if that's the case. But I did see him pop back out, but I did see him have to reach for Party Next Door now all of a sudden. Whatever. I'm looking at Drake like this. Bro, you ain't been reached for Party Next Door no time, son. Never in your life, did you? You never reached for Party. Now, all of a sudden, when it's up and it's stuck, now you want to reach for Party. After you done took all Party songs, bro. Every song that Party ever had, bro. You done took all Party stuff to the point that Kendrick Lamar dissed Party instead Party just in the party playing with his nose now. Bro, you set Party up for that ball. Drake, lined him. You set him up. Trust me, bro, you did. Because you didn't put him on and you wasn't trying to put him on. So what the hell are we doing? What are we doing? All his songs, work, all that shit. Rihanna, you gave it that. Come on, bro, stop. Now I get it. You reach back for Party. But just know that Party is the reason why you did anything you did this time. So don't think you was because you was Drake. Because that was the energy you had over Cardi the whole time, Drake. Is that you Drake and you should be happy that I'm on a record, or you should be happy that I'm taking this record that's your joint and I'm giving it to Rihanna, work and all that. I'm giving your verse and all that. And I'm singing your songs, Party. Yes, he's been singing mad of Party songs. The Weeknd escaped the slave shop. Yes, he did. He escaped the slave factory. Yes, he did. He wanted him in a sweatshop. But The Weeknd said, nah, I'm out of here. I'm a bigger artist or a big artist as you. I'm out. He believed in himself. But at the end of the day, look at Party Next Door, bro. He like an unsung hero when it comes to a person like Drake. Stayed down, stayed by his side the whole time, and Drake never put nobody on. Who did Drake really ever put on? He gave people songs, but the same songs that he's giving people, he's living off the shits being hot, and he's keeping everything hot for himself. So he can't say that he put hits on niggas' hands. Yes, he did. But at the end of the day, at the same time, you needed something from the same people that you put the hits in their hands. It's not like you just found some niggas and you just put hits in their hands. You never did that. Drake ain't do that. He ain't grab mad people and put hits in their hands. No, he didn't. He kept all the hits for himself, bro. He kept your hits for himself. What are you talking about? Go back to Take Care's album. Take Care. Yeah. That's his only album that ever had the acclaim that any Drake album. That's the only album that ever had the acclaim like that. Snatched Grammys and did all of that. I'm telling you, it was only Take Care. Why? The Weeknd was all through that album. Right? Fell in love with the crew. Fell in love with the crew. You know I'm telling you his tunes, bro. The Weeknd, bro, was on that record, bro. Since then, he has not been running no Grammys on no albums. Drake, hell no, nigga. Kendrick been clipping him every year. Where you been? Kendrick been nominated like 57 times. He won like 20-something times. What are you talking about? Drake, Kendrick, yeah. And Drake been nominated like 50-something times too. Come on, bro. He won a couple of times, bro. He only won a couple of times, bro. Out of all that shit, God's Plan, a lot of shit that he even won on, people saying that he won on that shit that he took from other people, bro. God's Plan he got from XXX. They say, long live the dead. Long live the dead. XXXTentacion. What? That's one of his records that's Grammy nominated. Go back and Google right now, bro. You can put this right on the side and Google it, bro. How many Grammys have Jake been nominated for? Okay. How much has he won? Albums. How many albums has Drake had that's been nominated for Grammy and actually won? How many nominations has he had? Do that math. When you do that math, cool. Then look at Kendrick. How many times has Kendrick been nominated? Boom. How many times has Kendrick won? Boom. How many albums has Kendrick had nominated? Boom. And how many times has Kendrick won? Boom. And you will see why Drake is really, really tight. He not tight because of the numbers and all that shit. He been doing more numbers than everybody. Why is he still mad about that? It's like a person getting all the money in the world. Why are you still mad that people over here getting their little money? Why? Why you mad? No, you're mad because of something. It don't matter if you got all the money in the world. Don't make people happy. Don't matter, right? It just inflate all the things that you're dealing with. Whether you're sad, mad, glad, or whatever. It's just gonna inflate those other things. Money not gonna help that shit. That shit's just gonna inflate it, bro. Trust me. So when we looking at it real, Drake never put nobody on, bro. Y'all drop likes in the chat. Y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not. Drake never looked out for nobody, bro. Straight. He never put nobody on, really, bro. That's how come when the battle happened, he had nobody to fall back on. He lucky that he had P&D. If he did not have Party Next Door, bro, Drake would have had nobody to go back to. He went and did a song with the Delilah dude. That's the type of bops he was on. Drake just went and did the song with the Delilah dude, bro. Delilah. Yeah, bro. That's the bops he was on, because he didn't build nobody up. He had no friends when he went back, bro. Drake is the person that climbed to the top and kicked everybody while they was down. Or use your swag or your style in some shape or form or fashion to add to his allure and to his credibility. Every artist that ever did a song with Drake didn't succeed after they did the song with Drake. Only like Future, only Migos, only a couple of artists that you're gonna say that made breakthrough. Remember, Versace was a breakthrough thing. They came out of nowhere. Boom. Drake jumped on the record. They still did their thing. R.I.P. Takeoff. Yeah, I could drop Takeoff's rockets in the chat for Takeoff. You know what I mean? But when we think about it for real now, think about it, bro. Drake didn't put nobody on. And that's where he played himself. He never put nobody on. You know? So luckily, like I said, he had Party Next Door. Hopefully Party Next Door is able to do his thing after this now. Now, if Party Next Door drops an album after this and flops, come on, bro. That shit is mad salty, bro. Yeah, we hit with this one thing with you, but he needs his own individual success. Not all his success cannot come from with Drake, bro. Some of Drake's success is credited to Party Next Door. Period, nigga. This is me. I wrote this whole shit, nigga. This is you, nigga. Let the whole back. This is his whole bot. His whole swag, whole shit. Nigga, here, Drake. Take this. Or Drake say, no, let me get this record. Boom. He has to establish himself as an individual artist. Drake is a person that got artists on his label but keeps everybody shelf, bro. But when to talk about what Universal's doing to him, look what he's doing to his own artist, bro. Or any artist that been an artist around Drake, bro. Are you dumb? Are you dumb, nigga? Wake up. Yo, bro, he about to sue these people. Universal. But what has he done for his artists? Or any artist that ever been associated with him? I'm not saying don't sue, get your bag. Do whatever the fuck you doing. I don't know what nobody's doing. I'm just saying. Where's your artists? Drake is the biggest artist in the world, has a label, OVO Sound. Where is the artists? He's the only artist. He's Michael Jackson, and that's how he wants to keep it. Think about it. He's on some beat it. Woo-hoo. That's it, nigga. You gotta beat it. That's it. That's the only song Drake singing is beat it, nigga. You got to beat it, bro. After he done beat it. Beat it, bro. And that's the vibe. You know what I mean? That's the vibe. So yeah, this record is this album is doing good. Yeah. I'm not gonna hate on it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Party, shout out to him and both of them for the album. I think it's well overweighted, well overdue. It should have been out. But hey. I'm looking to see what they're both gonna do individually now. What is Drake gonna do individually, and what is he gonna do individually? P&D. Because if he flops, come on, bro. Y'all drop likes, man. Share the video, do other things that y'all need to do in there. I love y'all. But we got to get into some of this Wack 100. We got to get into some of this Wack 100. You know what I mean? When I get into my Paru, I'm on Paru. Put pies and kangaroos in the chat. 1988 time. Salute to you. Salute to you, bro. You already know the vibes. But we got to take a listen into some of this. Because Wack 100 is doubling back, saying that Big U is the one that really pushed Luce Cannon into the paperwork and all this stuff by even talking to Victim 1, alleging that Luce Cannon was there. Listen what's going on now, yo. Because this wasn't the story before, yo. And you know stories be flipping mad fast, homie. So we gotta be with, yo, bro, you gotta be on your Stevie Wonder shit. Stevie could see, yo. Don't ever think stupidly. Stevie Wonder could see. Ray Charles, something else. He was blind. Stevie got eyes, nigga, you can see. He walking around the dog for no reason. Listen, bro. Now, the story is this. Big U told Victim 1 about the whatever happened, the robbery, whatever happened. okay? But he's saying that Big U's the one that put Luce Cannon in the paperwork, actually. And Luce Cannon was actually trying to clear his name because Luce Cannon actually wasn't at the extortion robbery, allegedly. Do you hear what I'm saying? He's saying that Wack 100 is saying that Luce Cannon wasn't at the robbery and all of that stuff that we read in the paperwork. You understand what I'm saying to you? He also says that Big U knew that he was hot because when the Rolling 60 Rico happened in New Jersey with Sue Surf, Free Sue Surf, he said that they had his Instagram and all of these things in that paperwork, which I did see it. It was in the paperwork. Big use information. He was on 3, person number 3, target number 3 or whatever, how you want to put it. The words that they use. Number 3 though. Account number 3, whatever. Right? And he says that since that Rico happened, Big U never changed his Instagrams, nothing, never changed his Facebooks, nothing, and never changed his number. This is what Wack 100 is alleged. So Wack 100 is also alleging this, yo. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all drop a like. Wack 100 is also alleging that Big U figured out his phone was bugged somehow because he's basically setting people up. But he felt that his phone was bugged by forces, feds, police, whoever, that he knew. But he didn't know that his phone was being bugged by some other feds. I'm like, what? Yo, bro, do you hear what I just said? He said, nah, you got to hear from himself. Nah, I got to let the whole say it. Yo, y'all drop likes. Yo, listen to me, yo. This is crazy, yo. They saying that Big U put Luce Cannon in the paperwork and Luce Cannon never was at the robbery alone. At all. Victim number 1 and Dale Morrison. Okay? He's saying that. Remember when we seen in the paperwork, though? In the paperwork, it says, after Dale Morrison stopped paying money, which was he paid up to $25,000 at the time when he was at his highest earning capacity. That's what it says in the paperwork. It says that he stopped paying the money, right? And then they sent over the demonstration. They, allegedly, Luce Cannon, and they said other, like 11 other Rolling 60s members popped out. And then it says in the paperwork that Dale Morrison, victim number 1, said he knew he knew Luce Cannon very well. He didn't say he probably knew everybody well, but it says that he knew them very well, right? But now Wack 100 is saying, nah, bro, that shit is all twisted. That shit is all wrong. So this is why I mean this internet be having niggas like this. Which way did he go? Which way did he go, homie? Because what? What are you talking about, bro? The paperwork saying this. What? Hold on. Yo, bro, y'all drop a like, bro. I'm about to do the poll right now. Y'all drop a like, bro. Y'all listening?
Look that up because that's a wiretap, right?
Listen.
Yeah,
that's the second time that they named Big U in the wiretap conversations and BRICC. So one of them niggas is wearing a wire throughout this whole shit.
Let me tell you how they played the nigga, right? Let me show you how they played it. Big U knew his phone was hot, but he thought it was hot with his allied forces. He didn't know the other ones was on him.
Yo, you heard what I said? You already said so?
He knew his phone was hot.
Yo, bro, I gotta bring that back.
No, the other ones.
Yo, bro, he said, yo, you know how he knew his phone? Yo, Big U knew his phone was hot, but he didn't know them other ones was on him. He thought he was hot with his allied forces. First of all, who that's from any hood in New York, LA, Houston, any major city, any small region, wherever you at in the US of A, bro, who says he thought he was hot with his allied forces? Who used the words allied forces, bro? When you think about allied forces, you think about the Navy, the Army, or some movie shit, bro. Some enemy of the state. Remember when Will was running with the motherfucking, with the robe on, nigga, like that? Nigga, Will be running in the movie. Remember when the nigga was running? No, nigga, allied forces. Listen to the nigga Wack again. You know how he know he was hot? But this, yo, Wack is like a movie, bro. He talking like this, he be having people like this. Yo, I swear. So look how he says this shit. I swear to my mother's life, I love you. Listen to me, son. Listen.
You're right.
Listen. Y'all hit the poll. Nah. On my grandmother, grandmother. That's 5 generations. On my grandmother, that's 5 generations of black nigga. Don't do that. Drop the like and hit the poll. And we gonna do that on my great granny. So, homie, don't do that.
Big U knew his phone was hot.
Listen.
But he thought it was hot with his allied forces. He didn't know the other ones was on him.
He didn't know the other ones was on him.
He knew his phone was hot. He knew his phone was hot, bro.
Yo, if you ain't drop a like, you hot. We talking about all this hot shit. Drop a like if you're not hot, man. Drop a like if you ain't the fuzz, man. I don't know who I'm in here with. You know this is the Matrix, right? When we're on YouTube, internet, TikTok, any of that shit. All that shit is the Matrix. That's what Neo was telling you about in the movie. I'm Neo on the screen. You Neo in your own shit. I ain't telling nobody ain't Neo. I'm Neo. But look, we in the Matrix. Everybody's Smith around us right now. So I need everybody to drop a like that's gonna drop a like. But if you believe in God or Jesus, I want you to drop a 7 in my chat right now. And I'm gonna salute you. You know why? Because I need to understand who I'm around. Just because we're in a program, don't mean I don't understand the real program. You're dumb or you're dumb. I want to know who I'm around. See how people just left? Bye-bye the ones that left. Because you don't believe in God anyway. And guess what's going to happen? As soon as you leave me, you're going to go in there. You know what? Let me walk to the store. Brick falling your head, busting your head. But allegedly, it could happen. Salute to the Most High God. Drop 7s in my chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't care what we talking about. We can say good God. You know what I mean? I was on a whole drill one time. God great. God great. Nigga, man, God great. You don't matter, nigga. God great. Don't pick when to say God great. I'm saying God great every day, homie. You mad or you mad?
New Jersey paperwork.
You mad or you mad?
He had the same phone number and the same IG that he still got today.
Let's get the likes to over 100 off the rip. That's if you're not Agent Smith. If you Agent Smith here, because this is the Matrix. So in this Matrix, there's no other people in the movie. There's no Morpheus. Nothing. God is God. He's the Oracle. So there's no Oracle in the movie. God is God. He's the Oracle. All we could be is either Smith or Neo. So everybody that's watching me is either Smith or you're Neo. You're Neo like me, so we building, we grinding, and we ain't haters, and we all that, and we trying to build. You know how you a leader. Yeah, we like Smith. No, we like Neo. That's who we like. We're not like no damn Smith. Okay, so drop a like, drop 7s in my chat if you're not Smith. Okay, cool. A couple of Smiths just left, yo. We had to let them leave, bro. We had to let them leave. I'm sorry, man. I don't care about the views that much, man. Smith gotta go sometime, bro. Because every view ain't a good view. They need to leave before they come listen to some other shit we talking about. I don't want you to hear it. We about to talk about some other shit too. I'll be dropping jewels. I don't want them to hear that shit. I deter them. God, God, God. They start running. I'm like, thank you. Get out of here, devil. Thank you. Now I start talking about some real truth. Tell me, I'm not stupid. I know how to do this. God told me.
And he never came.
Listen to Wack 100.
New Jersey paperwork, Prince.
Everybody hit the poll on my great granny show.
That he still got today, and he never came off of.
Yo, hit the poll, yo. If you don't hit the, not in that way, man. Yo, you know what I told y'all, man. Don't let me find out one of y'all was in a Diddy party, like squeezing baby O's on alleged contestants and Diddy parties and all that. Don't let me find out y'all was on that type timing, man. Don't let me find out y'all was on the type box, homie. Don't make me find out. That's why you're not dropping like, because you was allegedly in a Diddy party, holding 2 bottles of baby oil in your hand, oiling up the people. Okay, I heard what happened. Don't tell me nothing. I heard what happened.
In the work. What niggas see
in the work.
Federal indictment paperwork on some gang shit.
Everybody that just left was in a Diddy party allegedly,
and you keep
with the baby oil.
Shit.
You know it.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Nigga, go read the word. You got it?
The Facebook, Instagram, and the phone is the same?
Everything the same.
I ain't got that nigga number, but...
Oh, I got his number, nigga. The number the same.
Text it to me real quick. It's like a
nigga number still the same.
Nigga, I trust you, man. The Facebook, too?
Big you one.
Nah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. That nigga lined Luce Cannon ass up. He lined his motherfucking ass up. He straight put him in the... He went and told Dale that was Luce Cannon them did the move. And that wasn't him.
You heard what he just said. He said he went and told Dale. He said Big U went and told Dale that they the ones that did the move, but it wasn't Luce Cannon at all that did the move. Did you hear what he's saying? We know the paperwork says that Dale said that he knew they and Luce Cannon very well. Just because it's paperwork, that don't mean everything's right, right? Some things is right because they know the surveillances, they got the wiretap conversations, And then they got this rat bastard guy that's telling you all the truth anyway, whatever he deems to be the truth. You know what I'm saying? So is the paperwork right? Who the feds or whoever lie? Anybody's human can lie. You gotta weigh all factors in. But now Wack is saying everything that we just read in that paperwork, that part is wrong. The whole Luce canon was a part of this shit, and all of that is wrong. So why don't they both, him and Wack 100, why are they talking about it, discussing it on that podcast, talking about, you know, why he took the 40 and gave him the 20 and then cut back the 20? Why didn't you say, yo, bro, you ain't had nothing to do with that? Why you ain't say he ain't have nothing to do with that? Because why is y'all talking about a whole crime, a whole alleged extortion robbery crime that happened online, on No Jumper, on a platform that has 4.8 million subscribers? Why the hell would you be doing that? That's why later on today, I'm getting into a video that nobody has done right. I'm going to show you something today. I need everybody make sure they subscribe, and that's not a selling point. My next video, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure I do it live, too. I'm gonna break down this shit for you and all that. I'm gonna break down this shit what Luce is into. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. And I don't have to hate. It's free all these niggas that's in the case. It don't matter. These niggas caught up for street shit, nigga. I'm a street nigga, nigga. I came from this shit my whole life. Even though I changed my life, don't matter. I can understand. A lot of these people's caught up for being stupid. You know that, right? Just caught up for being dumb, you know? Straight. BRICC babies caught up, nigga, because of Big U, nigga. Let's keep it a bag. Let's keep it a bag, bro. BRICC baby got away with his alleged lick, bro. Big U was running him down, talking like he gonna take half of the lick, extorting the nigga, basically shaking him down. Shook him down to the point that he got him on the lines on the Title III. BRICC baby hot, his phone hot, they all hot. But BRICC baby's not mentioned in that paperwork until his alleged lick. So if he never caught that lick, nigga, he just saved himself from a Rico. That's like sometimes God tell you doing the right thing and the wrong thing. Think about this. You going on the move. Shit goes in your mind like this. Should I do the shit now? Should I not? He goes and do the lick. And it is successful. Look at God. God is the greatest, you know. No devils that run this. It's only God. Look. It's successful. He gets away with it. Clean. Sweet. Clean, sweet. Supermarket sweet. You ever seen the show? Nigga got away like Supermarket Sweep. Nigga running through the aisle like this. With the money. He was running through the shit like Supermarket Sweep, nigga. He got away, nigga. He was through the door with the money. Peep it. Big U calls him, figures him out through Frederick Blanton Jr. Get him in this shit talking about, yo, son, you ain't know them niggas hit a lick? Yo, bro, that nigga made a nigga call his plug and them nigga booked that nigga for over that. Nigga booked the plug, nigga. He like, word? You lying. He's like, yo, I swear. He's like, what? Big U like, what? I'm taking half of whatever that nigga took. Straight. Big U ain't even say I'm gonna take a percentage. Big U ain't say you gotta kick back to the program, nigga. Big U said, nigga, what? When Big U talk like that, his name ain't Big U. His name ain't Draws. Like Wack was saying, nigga, Draws. Yo, Eugene Henley, I see you, you got the blower. You got the blower. No, nigga, that's not his name. Us Austin and all that, anybody Clipper, yeah, that's his names too at a time. Hannibal, like the Carthaginian, at a time you made a call Big U that. If you from a neighborhood, you might could do that. When Big U was on a certain type of timings, especially when Big U behind the wall. Listen, this is for anybody that don't know. This is what I heard from my LA correspondent. Look, LA correspondent. Look, they said when Big U behind the wall, you can't call him any of them names that I just said. If you're not from on neighborhood, RP net on neighborhood, RP neighborhood net. Look, if you're not on neighborhood, you can't. They said they calling the man Big Yusufa, bro. They call him Big Yusufa, bro. Tell me what's going on, bro. Am I lying? Not lying. That's what the nigga told me, bro. Not lying. That's what I told. That's what I'm telling you. No, I ain't smoking now. I'm smoking some Zaz right now. You see the Zaz in my hand? I'm from New York. I'm smoking straight Zazas right now. Straight fires. Zazaza. You heard? The Zazazazas. But listen, though. Wack 100 now. Listen, though. But this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm doing this video. Because I know we all done made mad videos on this subject. And we see in the paperwork that the rat, victim one, Dale Morrison, says that when he stopped spending the money or paying the money is when all of this other stuff started happening. And then that's when he got shook down. And then that's when he had to go to the crib. And all of the other stuff happened that they said on No Jumper happened. So when they went on No Jumper, they corroborated all that information. They went and told the truth about all that information. This is from the feds' perspective. They say, nah, y'all went on no jump and said the truth. Because this victim said this over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. He said this to us. Okay? We're debriefing this man. He said this to us. By the time Luce Cannon says this man is probably fully working now, already done did the payments already. Okay? He already done took federal money by now, probably, and started paying the Big U Enterprises money by now. So he's been working now with these people. This guy, victim number 1. So now, 2 years down the line, you, not only you, but Wack 100, go on a podcast, my nigga, and go and say shit word for word, if not word for word, as close to word for word as what the victim, the alleged victim number 1 in this case has said, who is also one of the main sources of why they even got the Title III warrant and affidavit order. That's the warrant that they get when they want to bug your phone. But that's not just what they do. When they go and give this, the information, the affidavits and all that stuff, because remember, that's the affidavit, all the shit that he's saying, the rat and all that. When they do all of that and give it to the magistrate, judge, or whatever, and then the judge say, I'm going to sign off on this, and stamps it, and say, yo, look, I'm going to give y'all the Title III warrant and affidavit order. I'm going to let it go through. I'm going to give y'all the Title III. Once they get the Title III, the feds, they don't just bug your phone. Big U phone becomes target telephone number 1. CUFFY GATLING phone became target telephone number 1. Whoever, nigga, whoever, nigga, target telephone number 1. You already know. They get that option. But they also get the other options now. Now they get trash pulls. Like really on some movie shit. You ever think somebody be going through your garbage, bro? I mean, literally. You're like, dead ass? Bro, I mean, literally, you gotta be really careful. Think about this. They're going through trash pulls. They're going through your garbage. They got you under surveillance, right? They're bugging your phones, right? And whoever else that's associated to you. They're gonna bug everybody, right? They're doing poll cameras, bro. They're doing GPS locations. They're sending CIs at you. A CI is a cooperating individual, not a person that's getting paid. It's just a person that's working with the feds. So they're sending CIs at you. That could be a nigga that's next to you, my nigga. That could be your ex-girlfriend that's mad that you done, you know what I mean? You probably wasn't even beating it, nigga. Some regular shit, bro. She mad, and she's cooperating against you. But she's just a cooperating individual. Now they sending CSs at you. Confidential sources as well, right? They got people that's actually sourced up. The people that's actually gonna help move this case. So now, this person is turned confidential source. Dale, he's turned confidential source. This is why his name is not listed in no paperwork. He's victim number 1. He's a victim, alleged victim in the paperwork. So they're gonna shield his name. But we found out who he is, so we know who he is. So that's why we put a name on who victim number 1 is, because some due diligent people out there have put that together. Who you talking about? This person, that person? You talking about? He had the dispensary. We already know. They from LA. They know what's going on. They timed in up there. So obviously somebody with the good manners and the good sense then figured that out and timed that up. Bang. So they've timed us all up with that. So salute to whoever that timed us up with that, because we need that type of information, right? So much so it led Dale to come out and want to speak out all of a sudden. And he want to sound like a victim to us. Nigga, you ain't no victim to us, nigga. Fuck off. No, you not, homie. No, you not. No, you not. No, you not. Because you was in the streets too, homie. Shit happens in the streets. Nigga, I done been through all kinds of shit. Who gives a fuck? If you got mad and I'm crying about it, who gives a fuck, bro? It happens in the streets, bro. But if you live in a certain life and you in the streets too, son, come on, man. You can't just run around and now turn around and go run to the police and go tell these people all kinds of shit. Do you think that Dale just locked up people that was hurting him around on him and was shaking him down? No, he actually was snitching on people allegedly, that people that helped him too and was nice to him. What about those people, Dale Morrison, victim number 1? What about the people that was actually cool with you that you snitched on too, Dale? Not the people that, forget if you say, nah, them niggas wronged me, they hurt me. All right, cool. You said some people hurt you? All right, cool, whatever. Let's separate the people that he said hurt them. We're going to put quotation marks on that. Cool. What about Dale Morrison? What about the people that was looking out for you? Even one person in particular, Sylvester Robinson. You can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say about Sylvester Robinson, nigga. Do I know him personally? No, I'm from New York, nigga. Look at me. I read that paperwork, though. Sylvester was looking out for this nigga. I swear, son. Yo, bro, one time, allegedly, he owed Big U some bread. Some Biggie said, yo, pay Big U his bread, bro. This nigga act like, I just paid some money 2 days ago. Bro. When people talk about what people talking about allegedly, just be allegedly talking about what people talking about. Because allegedly, you already know. Because Sylvester, look what Sylvester says to him. Sylvester said, this to the rat bastard, bro. Look what Sylvester says to him. Sylvester says, yo, man, yo, bro, you gotta be on, yo, bro, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, allegedly. Be like, this is what he's telling him. He's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna give him some bread for you, bro. I'm gonna pay him the money. You know what I'm saying? Not only did Sylvester do that, his spot was getting, remember when it's supposed when he started snitching because his dispensary got robbed? So, allegedly, which he ended up getting the shit back? Got something taxed off, supposedly, during the time. His co-owner had on a Rolex watch, and somebody in the lick was going to take off the watch off the co-owner. Sylvester Robinson stopped him from doing it. Stopped him. Sylvester Robinson was talking to him in any ways, and I think Sylvester Robinson also played himself because he was talking way too much to this rat nigga. Sylvester Robinson went to him and also told him, like, yo, bro, you know, Big U, when you're around Big U, you know you gotta keep your blower, man. You gotta keep it blower. All this type of shit he talking to this rat bastard. Then he went so far to say, yo, man, you know, Big U, yo, man, he the one of the only OGs that's still out here still committing sloombars. And that's why all the other OGs retired that's in from his age group or from his time period. That's why motherfuckers respect his handle. You hear what I'm saying? Why? Big U's talking to this rat nigga. Big U tells the rat nigga, look, man, this one instance, why is everybody talking to this rat? Shake the nigga down, you shaking him down allegedly. Shake him down, the fuck out of here, right? Look, Big U's talking to this nigga. That shit end up in the paperwork. Big U's talking to the nigga, say, yo, man, one day I went into Wack 100, you know. So I want you to ask me this. This video got Wack 100 in the title. Wack, whatever, you mad, you mad. I'm not mad with nobody. I'm not mad at nobody black. But I'm just saying, truth is truth, if it's proof, it's proof, whatever. But think about it. Let's think about this. When you think about Wack 100, look, first of all, let's think about this. Do you know that the 2 videos that Big U did and not only ended up in the press release, but it looked like it led to a new charge for Big U? Like some sort of obstruction of justice charge? Because in the video he says, yo, I don't deal with BRICC and I don't deal with Luce and these people, and yo, you putting me with people, lumping me in with people that I don't even rock with and all that shit. He's just speaking his own mind. Big U was just speaking his own mind on those 2 videos, bro. And when you look at his fucking eyes, son, you can see that nigga was heartfelt in pain, bro. You could see it, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It ain't about nothing. I ain't got no horse in the race, bro. We could just keep it real with each other right now. Listen to what I'm saying. If you was about to turn yourself in, bro, don't know if you're gonna see green grass again, God, green earth, nothing, niggas. If you was gonna do that again, nigga, least you would have probably did was hit the lines. You'd have probably. But that's what's also a double-edged sword, and it's a bad thing. Because you don't have lawyer representation to tell you certain things that you need to be saying and not saying. Even though you stating your claim, he also overspoke. I think he overspoke when it came to the developing option stuff. When he was speaking, like leave those things for your lawyer to speak. Even though he's like, yo, nah, I ain't do nothing. Nah, they talking about I did this and I took bread from that and I always kept that bread straight. Yeah, I paid my family, da da da. He just saying his own truth, right? You can say your own truth, my nigga, like, you feel me? But it's not your own truth. Your own truth is going to be used against you. Now you're in a Rico, homie. So everything you say will be used against you. Remember, they say that every time they arrest you, they give you the Miranda, like, supposedly. But no, 9 times out of 10, they throw your ass in the chair like they did me. And they don't give you none of that. They don't tell you shit. I be trying to fight back, too, sometimes. It is what's going to be. But I'm just saying, listen to me. Think about this. Think about this. Yo, I'm telling you, it's off the chain, man. This shit is off the chain. Everybody drop a like. Everybody and their mama drop a like too. Straight. And tell your mama holla at me. Tell your mama holla. Straight. Straight. On gang. But listen, man. It's just like, yo, this whole situation is crazy, bro. The whole situation, bro. Why would you still be on podcast? Leading to another charge. So we got BRICC Baby and Luce Cannon still on podcast, still talking. All right? We see a video played the other day. That video has come to said that video was from, allegedly from August. So the other video that allegedly went up yesterday of the Luce Cannon jail call was from like August, really. So that wasn't a recent jail call. Because even that's what I said. I was in the content play like this. I'm telling you, sometime it gets you. So I'm like, wait, no, BRICC, because I know Luce will go in his bag. So I'm like, why would he be, him and Luce is cool. Why would he be bugging with Luce? So it don't matter if he's bugging with Luce, because I'm thinking that could be a content play. But I'm just saying, just the thought of saying these type of things at this moment is not good, because they're going to use everything against you at this moment. You don't want to say too much. You don't want to say too much, homie. You want to be chilling and don't say too much.
But that's after
Look.
Luce denied doing the move on.
Listen, likes up, everybody in the building, you already know, man. Big U was telling, man, Nalaha, that's how I say it, Naleha or Nalaha. Put an A or A, so I know the A or the I, man. Roddy Pryor in the building, and 1988 times. Atake, is that Atake? Are you Japanese? I don't know, Atake sound like a Japanese name, man. Oh, Bionic in the building. Salute, Bionic, man. I love you, man. Just chill out. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Kimberly in the building. Bionic, why you always on smoke? Caleb, EDTX. Denny in the building, and Con in the building. Yo, Bionic, chill, bro. What, bro? Know you for like 8 years, nigga. What's up with you? Chill your ass out. We friends, man. Look, we brothers, man. What's up with you? Chill your ass out.
And that wasn't him. But that's after Luce denied doing the move for him. Bro, let me wait. Y'all forget. Y'all don't remember when I played the content with Luce talking to the nigga from 190? He like, cuz ain't no good, cuz the police just said he gave him our name. We gotta get that.
I'm gonna have to give y'all this too. I was gonna upload this. I got some new Wack 100, new 600. I got Eddie Boy talking about, yo, bro, remember he was in the court and all of that, supposedly, right? And he said that they witnessed everything, and Luce Cannons told him, yo, man, he filming, he recording. Remember that? I'm about to play that next. I need everybody dropping likes, and we getting into that too. I might play that right now for y'all, because, you know, I don't like making people wait. I ain't with the weird old clout chase dumb shit. We can play that and get back to this. So let's just play this a little while, like 1 minute longer. I'm going to play that new Wack with Eddie Boy and all that, and then we're going to get back to this. So we're going to do it right with each other.
TV got that. They got that.
Y'all got to get the likes up, though. Y'all got to get these likes up like 30 straight.
Does this timeline link up?
Exclusive. I'm about to drop an exclusive for you.
Rashawn Williams' death, the FBI, LA task force launched the investigation. So a month after the death.
Let's run the content. I think I might have found it. Let's run this content, bro. I think that's it. This is Dale. This nigga Big U. October 14, 15. Let's see.
What we dealing with, y'all? Likes up if you wasn't in the Diddy party. Likes up if you ain't had a baby who was like this squirting, allegedly. Likes up if you wasn't in the Diddy party. Likes up if you ain't Agent Smith. Drop a 7 in the chat if you believe in God. Drop a 7 in the chat you believe in Jesus. A couple of people just left was in the Diddy party. And you already know the rest. I don't have to say. They had baby oils, nigga. Allegedly. Don't care. Bye.
I ain't gonna know what's going on besides that.
Yeah, I know, but you know, we got wrapped up in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened trickled down with Big U, but then nigga ultimately they got me. You know what I'm saying? We know why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, well, shit, I mean, you saying you got something going, there's always gonna be something. But nigga, you don't want to be. I don't know, man. Shit don't make sense to me no more, bro.
You know that come dealing with the police, bro, and nigga.
This is allegedly him and Dale Morrison speaking. Is this him and the Rat speaking? Luce and Dale? Let's think about this. If this is Luce and Dale speaking, who's the Rat? And they're speaking together on the phone. And he's like, yo, and Luce is like, yo, bro, come on. You know what happened with this nigga, bro. What type of timing you on, bro? And this nigga is the Rat. And he's not saying, he's not, nigga, yo, bro, you know, in an argument or a debate, even in school or whatever, I dropped out of school at a young age, but I'm just saying. But even in a debate, bro, if you don't challenge the argument, then you lose that part of the debate. So if Luce is here telling this nigga, the Rat, allegedly, right? Yo, bro, you know Big U, yo, bro, tell him nigga, yo, didn't nigga was setting niggas up, cuz? Like, what you talking about, cuz? Like, tell the truth, cuz. This is what he's saying to the Rat. I don't know, the Rat is a rat, so we can't trust the Rat fully. How can we? He's a rat. But it's crazy that he's not arguing with Luce and challenging him if this is allegedly the Rat. Why wouldn't he be charging I'm challenging Luce. Like, nah, bro, listen, it wasn't that, it wasn't this, right? That's what you would be doing. If something's wrong, you would say what's right. Think about it, bro. We even got Eddie Boy, what happened? Eddie Boy said, yo, nigga, said he popping up in the court every day, homie. Don't matter, nigga. Rain, see the sunshine. You ever seen the song? Remember back in the 1970s when every time they sang a song, they used to do like, bring out the sun and the rain? Nigga, that nigga said, I'm coming out like this, nigga. Yo, that nigga said he in every court date. He said, I'm a spectator. I'm coming to every court date, nigga. I said, what? He in his David Ruffin bag. I said, this nigga said he outside, bro. Straight. I ain't gonna lie. Hit my channel the other day. Is that the real Eddie Boy that hit me the other day? Word. He was like, nah, nigga, that's some old shit, bro. I ain't mad, Eddie Boy. Don't come for me, brother. Don't come for me, Eddie Boy. Take your time, brother.
Nobody can deny that.
Word. Eddie Boy doing my channel like this. What up, nigga?
That's why Wack never respected this shit.
Yo, y'all be trying to G-check OOTA. Y'all gotta check y'all time with the OOTA, y'all.
He only know that because of honor. Like, I watch that shit. It might be.
Nah. We ain't going to that. 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 Nah, we ain't going to that. We got to get into some of this new Wack 100 and start understanding what the hell happened.
I got pulled to the hallway because
This is what happened.
When I first went in there.
He's saying what happened when he got pulled to the hallway when he went to the Luce Cannon court case the other day. Remember he said he was in the stands? He was sitting, and then they said, Luce said, what you doing here, cuz? They said Luce Cannon looked behind him and said, yo, cuz, what you doing here, cuz? Get the fuck out of here on neighborhood crip. He said Luce Cannon said in front of the judge and everybody, when he seen this nigga in the court, Eddie Boy or whatever, he said he looked back and said, yo, bro, what you doing here, cuz? On neighborhood crip, son. First of all, we don't want to say this in a court. This is going to show you, when you think loose mind is probably loose mind, this is loose mind, bro. That part of loose mind is not a content play, bro. I'm telling you, son. Luce Cannon is more genuine in a lot of ways than probably not. Because nobody's going into court when you're in a rolling 60 Rico for crip activity and all this other extortion stuff. See somebody in the courtroom who's a spectator. Look back in the courtroom when everybody's there and say, nigga, what you doing in here, cuz? What you doing in here, cuz? On neighborhood crip. Yo, this nigga recording. Yo, get this nigga out of here. They run down on Eddie Boy. Yo, try to run down on the nigga, get the nigga out of here. Yo, you recording? He like, nah, I ain't recording. I'm just here. I'm chilling. Like, nah. Yo, Tony, we got to figure this out, though. Nah. So they probably trying to usher him out, trying to run him up out the building. And he's speaking about what happened. This is his alleged view of what happened. And we got to get into what 600. Yo, basically, yo, bro, it looked like Wack 100. Yo, Wack 100, you got to, yo, I don't know. It looked like Wack 100 throwing 600, throwing a Luce Cannon on the bus. Because now he's talking to 600 like, yo, remember, 600 and Luce Cannon been having anything. So people saying, yo, is the exposure's over and all this thing. So now Wack 100 does a conversation with 600 yesterday, right? And he says like, yo, tell us what's going on with you and the brother and this and that. Like, you and Luce, bro. Like, it just seemed like he was kind of distancing himself even more from Luce. So when I play that clip, that's after this 2-3 minute clip. I'm going to play a 2-minute clip of this, of Eddie Boy and Wack. And then we're going to hear the 600 one. And in that 600 clip, I want y'all to tell me, does it seem like he's more distancing himself from Luce, or he's throwing Luce under the bus anyway? I don't know. Let's just see what we're thinking about. All right, cool. Let's get into it.
I was the first one in there. So when Luce Cannon stepped in there with two marshals, he came
Likes
in there
up, y'all.
looking.
Don't be a hater. Life get greater later. Hey,
He just
Stacy.
started looking,
Shout out,
and
Queen.
he told the marshal that I was trying to take
The rest of the
video,
queens jump in the chat
and I was
so I
trying
can
to
give
get
you
a
one of those
video.
too.
So the marshals came over to me and said, are you recording? I was like, nah. And they said, where your phone at? I said, in my pocket.
If you see me in real life,
So-
you would have gave me one of
Time his wife came in there. So when his wife came in there and 3 other individuals came up in there, they went to the left. I don't know if it was FBI, I don't know who they was, but they went in there. So he blurted out, hey, Eddie Boy, why you in here, cuz? I don't fuck with you on neighborhood crib. So he blurted that out
in
front
court.
of the court,
In court.
the judge, and everybody else.
The judge was there when he said that?
Yeah.
So then what happened?
So what happened after that? They didn't say nothing. They just told him, chill out, because if I'm not doing nothing, I'm not being disruptive,
I can sit up in there because it's open to the public. So after that, I was just sitting there, and like the people to the left, I don't know if she was an agent or nothing like that, but when he said my name, they all got on their phone. And when they got on their phone, she went outside. So when she went outside, she came back in, so they were just watching.
You get pulled to the hallway. Where did it go from there?
I got pulled to the hallway because this is how it happened when I first went in there. I was the first one in there. So when Luce Cannon stepped in there with the two marshals, he came in there and he was just looking. And then
everybody, where you from in the chat?
So the marshal,
everybody hit the poll.
Take his picture. And I was trying to get a video.
But he was starting a new one.
The marshals came over to me and said, "Are you recording?" I was like, "Nah." And they said, "Where's your phone at?" That's my pocket. So about that time, his wife came in there. So when his wife came in there and 3 other individuals came up in there, they went to the left. I don't know if it was FBI agents. I don't know who they was, but they went in there. So he blurted out, "Hey, Eddie boy, why you in here, cuz? I don't fuck with you on neighborhood crib." So he blurted that out in front of the court, the judge, and everybody else.
The judge was there when he said that?
Yeah.
Oh. So then what happened?
So what happened after that? They didn't say nothing. They just told him, to chill out because if I'm not doing nothing, I'm not being disruptive.
Do you hear me?
I can sit up here because it's open to the public.
You hear what I'm saying to you? Listen, I need everybody. It's a new poll building. Everybody, salute to everybody. I hit that poll. It's 68 to 31. It wasn't that bad. They said, "Do you believe Wack that Big U knew?" 68 people believe that though. It's crazy. But it wasn't that bad. It's not like no landslides, no big landslides. And I like that. You know what I mean? That the thoughts is both sides. You know what I mean? This is why I do these polls. Not because I'm pushing a thought or opinion on anybody. I just really let the paperwork speak for myself. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, look, boom. We had that. Shout out to Stacy Galore. Always love you. You always send me a galore love. Shout out to the queen. You word. Y'all follow good queens like how she's showing me love like that. Y'all go show some of that love too. But drop likes, share the video, get in the poll right now. Okay, you don't gotta be giving me no money. I don't care. Stacy, that's my queen. But she be wanting me. I wanna play. Yeah. Stacy be wanting some of that love. I got you, Stacy. You gotta come to New York for this shit. I ain't flying no more and drinking this. Bringing this grade A beef nowhere no more. They might pull me over on the plane. You can't bring that beef around on the plane. You know how they going when you're traveling across states with the beef. But listen though, listen. K-States, hold on, baby. You know I like you. Look, all right, look. Y'all get in the chat though. Y'all get in the chat. Look.
Still trying to play team ball, but
listen to him.
you know,
listen to Wack 100, dog. Please, I gotta get into this. This part I have to get into. This is Wack 100 talking to 600. Okay. Tell me if he sound like he is dumping Luce or flipping Luce or whatever, bro. I don't know what it sounds like, but he's talking to 600. I don't know. Maybe it's all a play. You know, it's Wack 100 involved. It's Luce and them. I don't know, though. Listen.
At some point in time, he was going to start reacting. And even today, he's still letting shit go. He's still trying to play team ball. But, you know, it get hard when you got a platform and a voice and something's coming at you. And you feel like...
He said, it's hard when you got a platform and a voice. He's talking about 600. He's introducing 600 before he comes onto his channel, Wack 100. He's here, okay, live, talking on his channel, and he's about to bring 600 on. So he's talking. He wants to talk to 600 about this him and Luce Cannon and anything that's going on with 600. So he's bringing him on and prefacing it by saying all these things, okay? He's saying it's hard when you got a person coming at you or whatever coming at you. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to him. Listen to him.
You gotta defend yourself.
You gotta defend
so
yourself.
Let me, where's those 600? Below 600 now. See what the motherfucking problem is. Below 600 now.
Do what the super chat say, you heard? Get the likes up. Make sure y'all supporting, man.
Let's see what's going on.
What up?
600, what up, bro?
Oh, man, I'm chilling with some words, man.
Look, man, I'm on this live. I've been getting, there's been a whole lot of chatter out there. So I figured people was wondering why you ran the content on Luce Cannon. I kind of told them that, you know, me and 600 had already been rocking doing what we was doing. Luce jumped in the car, and I told him that you had told me that you didn't really really know Luce, but you was a team player, and you always felt like it was some friction there. And I'd ask you to like, well, look, man, let's try to like just make it work. And for a while, you know, you always felt like nigga was coming at you, but you kind of didn't say nothing.
He said for a while, you always felt like the nigga was coming at you, but you ain't say nothing. Look at how he's talking about Luce Cannon. The nigga said for a while, the nigga was coming at you, but you ain't say nothing. All of the shit he's saying up to this point. Look at how he's talking about Luce Cannon. I told y'all to listen. Look how he's talking about the nigga, bro. Because him and he prefaces it why? Because he says him and 600 have been doing this thing way before anything, and they brought Luce Cannon into the car. And regardless of the fact, Luce Cannon been had his energies against 600. So this may be true, but I don't think that now is the time to be doing that or doing this right now if you really rock with Luce Cannon. Why would you be doing that? If Luce Cannon's in prison, I'd be tight if I was Luce Cannon in prison, bro. I'd be tight, my nigga. When you free, you will let a lot of more shit roll off your back. Like, yo, you know what? It's all good. But when you in jail, nigga, more shit bother you than ever in life, bro. I'm telling you, my nigga. When you free, you can say, man, fuck them fuck niggas, man. Fuck that person, man. Fuck her, man. Fuck Shorty, man. Fuck this and fuck that. You can say fuck Shorty, all of them. But when you in jail, you might worry about the one Shorty that you said fuck her. You will when you in that building, man. So it's a different type of vibe when you in that building, bro. So let's think about this shit. For real, son. So why does he gotta push Luce Cannon down in this thing to lift up 600 in this thing? If you just gonna salute 600 and say, yo, look, boom. Yo, this me and 600, you know, me and him been rocking. You know, him and him had their thing, but you know, whatever, man. We doing our thing, Just move on. Just do it like that. Why you gotta say the brother? He calling Luce all these other things that he never called Luce when Luce was free. I'll bring up 15 clips of Luce Cannon and Wack 100 sitting together. Even to the damn near the last one when they was on Bag Fuel, homie. Don't play with me. I know this content, bro. I know this content, Rico. Yeah, I do. And show you that Wack 100 has never addressed Luce Cannon and called him by any of these things that he's calling him in this video right now with 600. Yo, he said, yo, the nigga was coming at him. The nigga said the niggas was coming at him. Bro, it's crazy, son. If Luce don't see it now, I don't know what Luce gonna ever say. Luce, take Stevie Wonder glasses, homie. My Sherry Amore. Hold on with it. Pretty little thing that I adore. Yeah, nigga, take Stevie Wonder glasses, homie, because Stevie Wonder got the X-ray vision in the glasses, homie. Because you need to be able to see this. How long you gonna wait to see? Wack 100 been distancing himself from Luce Cannon for the longest. Throwing Luce under the bus for the longest. Went on no jump and said, Adam, you know that wasn't my people. My people was militant. He didn't have to say, that's called dry snitching. He didn't have to say Luce Cannon people's not militant. He said that Luce Cannon's people not militant, and that Luce Cannon's people is the ones that did that to Jay Reed and Mauricio, or whatever the brother's name. Maurice. Think about this. Think about this, bro. Don't be stupid. Think about it. Straight. And I ain't lying on nobody. I just told no punches. Shit is real as real. I ain't mad. I'm not a hater of nobody this color, no color. Because many good people gonna help people. Period. I'm not mad at no white people. You're mad at the white people in this world. Certain people, bro. I'm mad at certain black people too. I don't give a fuck. People's people, bro. Get it twisted. Get it twisted, bro. Sometimes a white person, a Spanish person, any other person besides your race will help you faster than your own race. I don't care what race you're from, homie. Open your minds. Do not be closed-minded, bro. Do not be closed-minded, bro. We ain't no all black, all white, all Spanish, all Chinese, all nothing shit. Nigga, we on all everything. Everybody on go. We all on go. What's up? You Chinese? Cold, nigga. You on go? Yeah, nigga, I ain't go. Yeah, nigga, we on go. Yeah, I ain't go. I ain't on go. I ain't gonna put that chopstick on, nigga. Chopstick. My Chinese nigga like the chopstick on, nigga. Chopstick. Chopsticks on the nigga ass. My Chinese mans. So, Don't matter, homie. We together, homie, and that's how we rocking this. You can't beat that when we together like that. Caesar told you in the Planet of the Apes, nigga. He told, remember when he was talking to the on the top of the tree? When them niggas was running around the playpen rallying, bugging with the can, bugging? He said, yo, look, 1 monkey weak, 10 monkey strong. Nigga, y'all niggas watch movies, nigga. What are you talking about? I write movies, nigga, so I understand what the hell's going on for real, for real. I literally do. Look.
So,
Look.
this last time, right?
Yo, look, first of all,
What
listen.
triggered
First of all, Stacy, listen to me. Yo, let me focus my attention on you, all right? You ain't gonna be talking about that golden brown skin like that to me, all right? Take your time with me in that chat, you all right? Mommy, you all right? Oh, mommy, that's my grandmommy, you all right? Oh, mommy, take your time in the chat with me, all right? Oh, God, before I make you pull up in New York on me, you all right? Straight. Oh, I'm gangster. Oh, Jesus.
You to run the content that you ran.
You know what? It was really his people, bro. Like he ain't really doing nothing to me. Obviously, he innocent until proven guilty. What it is that all his little